I'm going to give you 5 reasons why I love this phone and 3 reasons why I don't like this phone. Let's do this. Reason number 1, the screen. One of the best screens I have ever seen and used my entire life. I have used Pixels, all the iPhones, and now the S24 Ultra and the S25 Ultra. This is the best screen that I ever seen ever. I know there's other phones out there coming from China. We may not get them, so I just want to say this screen is amazing. I watch everything on my S25 Ultra. I watch YouTube channels, Netflix, Hulu. This screen is the best screen I have ever used. I love this screen. Reason number 2, great cameras. Amazing cameras. If you don't believe me, go check out this video where I make comparisons between the S25 Ultra and the iPhone 16 Pro Max. Detailed comparisons. And you could let me know. But I love the camera. It takes amazing pictures. Just look at this picture. Amazing. And look at this one. It's the moon. I could take pictures of the moon with this. Amazing. The video is amazing. I still believe that the iPhone 16 Pro Max takes more realistic pictures and more realistic natural video, but I love the way this one takes videos and pictures. Personally, I like this one better when it comes to the camera department. That was reason number 2. I just love the pictures and the cameras. Great cameras. Number 3, DeX. You don't know what DeX is? Well, DeX makes your S25 Ultra into a mini computer. All you had to do is take your S25 Ultra and connect it via Bluetooth or HDMI to a TV or a monitor, and you have a mini computer wherever you take your phone. Literally. If you don't believe me, go check out this video where I tell you all about DeX. Nowadays, I watch everything online through my phone. I connect my TV to my phone via DeX, and not only I'm able to check my emails, check my texts, social media, and watch everything online, especially when there's a game that I cannot watch through all the streaming services that I have and I need to watch it online. I connect my S25 Ultra, I use DeX, and I watch it on the big screen. Reason number 4, Google. Yep, Google. And when I mean Google, it's because Android is Google. And all the apps that I use for work, for personal, and anything is Google. I use Gmail, Google Drive, Gemini. It's just amazing how wonderful everything works with this phone. Because Samsung, it's an amazing phone, has a great chip, and everything that is Google integrated, it just works amazing. So if you're somebody like me that uses Google for everything, work, personal, and everything, and you have bad grammar like me and needs assistant with Gemini or AI, or you would like to take good pictures and erase everything, Google just makes your life easier. And there's no other phone out there that works better than the S25 Ultra. The Pixel works great, amazing too, but unfortunately the Pixel doesn't have the best chip. This one does. S25 Ultra has the best chip out there. So the chip in Google makes the S25 Ultra one of the best phones out there. Reason number 5, and this one is a 2-part thing because most people are not going to be talking about this. And I recently went to Mexico, and if I would have taken my iPhone, I would not be able to use it because it turns out my phone carrier wasn't working really well over there. So I had to put a physical SIM card in my phone. Something that on my iPhone here in the United States, I would not be able to do. So the reason number 5, this is one of the best phones out there, is because you could actually put a physical SIM card. And don't forget the amazing pen. I like the pen. I do. It smells weird too, but I like the pen And the physical SIM card, you're able to put a physical SIM card here and also an eSIM, something that not that many people talk about. But I think it's very important, especially if you're going somewhere that the eSIM is not going to work. Physical eSIM card and your little S Pen. There you go. Alright, so let's talk about the 3 things I actually don't like about this amazing thing. And unfortunately, it's not basically the S25 Ultra, it's more of an Android thing. So I have been a Mac user my entire life. I have a Mac ecosystem, and having an Android phone, it just makes it very complicated. It just does. Now there's some apps that makes everything easier to transfer, send videos and everything. But for example, this is my work phone and I shoot a lot of video, pictures, I do a lot of creation stuff, I do emails, blah, blah, blah. And it's very hard to send a big file to my computer, which is a Mac Studio. Very complicated to send files to other iPhone users in my family. So having an Android phone is going to give you limitations if you are a Mac ecosystem person. So think twice about getting the S25 Ultra if you've been relying on iOS and Mac your entire life, like I have. Sometimes it just makes it very complicated and time consuming to have to transfer and wait for it, and having an Android and a Mac ecosystem is just going to be time consuming. Now there's different apps that you could actually use to make your life easier, but it's not like having AirDrop. It's just not. And I know this fight between Android and iOS will always be there, but it is what it is. Nothing against the phone, it's just the operating system. Reason number 2, and it goes back to Android, because every time I have ever used an Android phone, whether it was a Pixel or a Galaxy phone, posting things on social media, it's very weird. Sometimes the app just shuts down. Not this one because the chip is amazing, but there's been times where I just can't post anything on social media because for some reason it just doesn't work well. I don't know what it is. Meta, let me know what's up. For real, it's like there's been so many times where I'm trying to post something on Instagram on my S25 Ultra and I just want to do a little filter and I can't find it. It just disappears. I want to do a little detail that I know I could do very simple on my iPhone and it just doesn't let me do. When I used to have a Pixel, my social media accounts would just shut down. I don't know what it is with Android and social media. It's just not as easy and just simple as using social media on an iPhone. It's just not is. And that's the other thing I don't like about it. And I know it's not specifically of the S25 Ultra, but it's one thing that I don't like. Number 3, technically the S25 Ultra is the S24 Ultra with a better chip. By the way, this is not something that I don't specifically like. It's just more of a everyone doesn't like. A lot of people, if not everyone, is saying that the S25 Ultra is basically the S24 Ultra with a better chip. And they're completely right. But that's the reason I got it. Because I use my phone for many things. At some point, there was a time that I had like 15 apps open. CapCut, email, Slack, you name it. And it didn't flinch. This is one of the best chips out there, and it's only on the S25 Ultra. So if you have a S24 Ultra and need to have a better chip, absolutely upgrade. If your carrier is giving you a really good deal, upgrade. That's why I upgraded, because my carrier gave me this phone basically for free when I trade in my S24 Ultra. And why not having the best chip? If you have the best chip out there, that means your phone is going to last for a long time. So even though it's a thing that I dislike, most people are saying that the S25 Ultra is basically the S24 Ultra, who cares? Better chip, longer phone, and you still get the great cameras, the great screen, and everything that comes with it. So even though it's a thing that I dislike, it's one of the things that I do like. If you think the video looks different now, you're totally correct, because now I'm using the selfie camera of the S25 Ultra. I'm also not using any microphone, so you're listening to the microphone of the S25 Ultra. I have high ceilings, so I'm pretty sure it's pretty echoey. If you're wondering what I use to film, to shoot my videos, to edit, everything is down below. There's a link. You could check everything that I use. You could also buy it. Don't forget to hit the link down below to see everything that I use around my studio, my professional careers, and stuff like that. So what do you guys think? Are you going to be, doing an upgrade to the S25 Ultra? Are you going to stay with your phone? What are you going to do? Let me know down in the comments. Also, what do you think about the S25 Ultra? I truly love it. Unfortunately, I'm just going to be sticking to one phone. Having two phones is kind of complicated. Sometimes I have two phones and a professional camera. It's just too much for me. I'm going to stick with my iPhone 16 Pro Max because it's just easier. I've been doing it for a long time. I feel like it's more private too. It's just a personal opinion. I wish I could stick with this one, but having two phones, it just doesn't make sense right now. I mean, the economy, who knows what is going to happen, so I'm trying to save some money. These videos are an amazing thing to do. This probably will be my last video, comparing two different phones, because I'm not being monetized. I don't get paid. If you want to help out, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and share this with everyone. So I just want to say thanks for watching. I hope this video, helped you a little bit. And, now I'm just going to be doing videos for fun and, helping out people with things that I have already. Because right now, we just don't know what's going to happen. So we just need to save all the money we can. And for me, it's best to have one phone and one phone only. Even though I love this S25 Ultra, I gotta let it go. My name is Jose de la Roca. I'm just a dad trying to provide my son the best future that he deserves and more. Until next time.